Okay,
So,
we're starting.
we're starting. This is our third episode, and today we're going from the fishbowl. We used to have the bat cave. Anybody that knows us, we used to have like this creepy little office behind a house, and it was full of mold. It was great. We used to call it the bat cave. So then we had a secondary bat cave, and now we have the fishbowl. So this is our fishbowl.
Oh.
So
And
here
we
we
have
go.
a visitor.
And we may
were
have a
expecting
visitor.
this.
So yeah. So this is how we roll. Hi, you're on the air. You want to be part of? Oh, that's mine.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Bye. So there you go. We get visitors here in the fishbowl.
Let me translate everything Hav just said.
Okay.
We're in our office.
Right.
And we're just doing our podcast in our office today.
Right.
That's what the fishbowl is.
Right. The fishbowl.
And the bat cave is just a previous office.
Right. I used to have 3 offices, and now this is a fishbowl. And if you come visit us, you'll realize why it's a fishbowl, because people walk in at any time.
Right.
So what are we talking about today? We're talking about socks.
Hav has a big deal with socks.
Yeah. So I think this is compromising the social fabric. So I got this pair of socks, and for the first time, I'm 60 years old, and for the first time I saw a pair of socks that has right, a little R, and a little L. So right, left. So these are socks that actually you have to wear a certain way, and I'm thinking to myself, why? We never had this before. We just had socks. So now you have to do it. So what happens if you invert this? Do you fall over?
No, your arches aren't supported
What
appropriately.
do you mean arches supported? They're the same socks. They're the same things. They have the same little high things and everything. This is wrong, people. Just wrong. Okay, that's my sock rant. Sorry.
I don't think that's going to be your only rant. You were
No.
ranting earlier about
Agents.
agents, their communication skills.
Or their lack thereof.
Lack thereof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, dear agents out there, this is really, we're trying to show a property, and we call and call and text and text and call, and you get no replies. And again, I know right now that it's a seller's market, and that most of these agents are trying to protect listings or can show the listings to anybody. But damn, at least then to call me and say, hey, I don't want to show the property because I've got somebody for it. So just don't leave us hanging. Just tell us. Same thing with contracts. If you don't like our contract, if you don't like our offer, simply say,
No.
screw you. That's whatever. I don't care. Anything that will just say that something that says no,
Instead
that I
of,
can
"I don't know."
convey to my. No, you don't even get I don't know. You don't get any no.
Well,
you don't
then,
get nothing.
When we get nothing, what do you say to our client?
Exactly.
I don't know. We don't have anything for you.
It was like the old short sale days. So we have no. Just advise. Just say, listen, we're not going to give you the deal, or no. It's that simple. But
Yeah.
damn, just say something. We'll take it. So that's it. That's my second rant of the day. And what else?
I'm excited to go do a showing over on the beach. We don't
Yes.
get out there too much.
Nope.
But we're going there today.
Yep, we're going over there today as part of the calling an agent 17 times to finally get showing it.
And in his defense, he apologized. He was.
You did? You didn't apologize to me.
Well,
Oh, okay, whatever.
he called me back.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
He apologized for the delay.
Oh, good. I'm sorry.
He gave me an excuse. I don't have L and R's on my socks.
No,
My socks
it's so
are.
sad. No, and then I found another pair with just an L. So what happens? What happens to the other one? Why didn't you mark the other one? So you just have an L. That's not right. It's just I'm sorry.
What
It's not
happens to
right.
those with 2 left feet?
You'll fall over. Apparently, you'll fall over. How does this relate to real estate? We have no idea, but it was just something I saw. So, yes, we're going out to the beach to show a property over at Murano, which is a very interesting building, and we're going to be out there in a bit. So maybe we'll take a picture from the view.
Oh, I'm getting
Absolutely.
the views over there. And then with the weather today, we have
Oh,
some
the weather was
nice
beautiful. I
Miami
played golf
weather.
this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could do that as realtors. We have flexibility.
We do. We have a lot of flexibility. Then we have chaos days. Like tomorrow's going to
Right.
be a chaos day.
Yesterday was a chaos day for
Yes,
me.
for you.
It was.
Show them what you had made. It's really cool. Watch this. So Ash had a closing yesterday, and she came up with this key. Now I know why folks like to take pictures with keys, especially young folks, because they basically are bragging to their friends, ha 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 ha, I can buy a house in Miami while nobody else can. So I love it. I think it's great, and I think that's really, really a cool little key. So check that out. That's pretty interesting. Way to go, Ash.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm pretty excited about it. I was inspired by a friend. Give me some inspiration. I mean, I had seen other realtors do it on social media.
Yep.
And I was just like, you know, because it is a little bit, I bought a house and you didn't. But you know what? It's all about the client. And if they want a picture with a key,
they're going to get a picture
I'm
with a key.
going to give you a picture with a key.
For sure. So what else we gonna want to talk about today? What else we got going on? We have a really cool deal. So we had this deal that had a backup on it, and then the backup fell apart because the first people took the deal. But then we're going to sell another property to the folks that had the backup, and everybody's going to be really excited and really happy. So that's going to be like a win-win for everybody.
And it's a cool deal because it's a good example, at least for me, and I like these genuine little stories. Real estate, really, you have a real estate transaction. Most people, if you're not an investor, at big moments in your life.
Absolutely.
Marriage, divorce, death, retirement. So, you know, these big milestones. And this particular couple, it's a big milestone for them.
No, and I think the fact that I think good real estate agents understand that it's just not about the deal.
Right.
You know, you are helping and you are assisting folks with huge transitions.
Yeah.
You know, during their lifespan.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to know that from the first house that you're buying to the last house that you own, and that's really one of the things that, you know, is a full circle.
Right.
So I think that's people have to understand that. That's one of the, you know, neat things that we do as real estate agents. I don't like the word realtor. Realtor, even though I put it here. Realtors with a lot of exclamation points. Because again, it was very frustrating the last week to try to get some showings.
It happens.
And tomorrow we have a showing with a pocket listing. Pocket listing. That means that it's not on the market, and it probably won't sell because we can't find a house for the other people to move.
That's true.
And we've had this discussion that's really what is holding up this market. The fact that
like there's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go.
There's nowhere to go unless you're leaving.
Yeah, unless you're leaving Miami, there's just nowhere to go, and that's something that we
not even if you're moving down.
No.
Even if you're moving down on price point, there's still really nowhere to go.
It's rough. It's rough out there at the moment.
It's rough out there.
We are getting some more listings through, but it's still rough out there. Well, what else you got?
I wanted to point out your whiteboard behind you.
Oh, yeah. Anybody that knows me, I love whiteboards because I can write stuff on them and basically take out my frustrations on whiteboards. So that's my teaching. That's my teaching board there. And by the way, this poster is actually very interesting. If you've never seen this, if you can zoom into this one day, it's really cool because it shows the old Grove many, many, many years ago, and there's a lot of cool little stores there that don't exist anymore. So we're gonna keep that one. Obviously, you know that I've gone to the Arts Festival quite a few times.
Well, the Grove is very alive right now.
It is super happy.
Not just nightlife, like all throughout the day.
It really is. It's finally gotten a vibe going that I think it was missing, you know, several years ago, and I think it's a tribute to all of the folks that have been involved and all the new restaurants that are opening up.
Yeah.
And also, you know, we've always been an outdoor venue because you look at it, you know, your husband rides his bike out here competitively and, you know, down Main and down Bayshore, and it's just a great outdoor space.
Well, I was gonna say, I forget who wrote that article that says Miami is the fittest city in the U.S.
Yep. Because we're all posers.
Well, I mean, we can work. You can have activity year round.
Yeah, you can.
So that helps.
Yeah.
You know, Miami can be vain, so that helps.
Just a tad.
That helps our health a little bit,
exactly, I guess. Right. Yeah, we have to look good. Obviously, look good. Not this isn't happening, but yeah, we have to look good. Yeah.
But I think the active culture has what's kind of propping up the Grove right now.
Yeah, I agree. We've always been a great venue, like during the weekends, because everybody comes running down. Especially now, you have the marathon coming up, so a lot of the training runs down through the center of the town. But I think also that we're always outside, that we have the availability to be outside more often than most people.
Yeah.
You know, as Jimmy Buffett said, they're freezing up in Buffalo, and we're not. We're, you know, having wonderful weather down here. And,
wonderful weather.
And you can be outside. Yep. So for those folks looking at this and want to come on down, it's the right time to be down here.
That's true.
Beautiful. Absolutely.
Well, we're going to keep this one short because we have a busy week.
We do. We have a very busy week coming, and we have to leave a little bit to the beach because, you know, you got to go through traffic and the Spider Bridge.
I was going to say the Spider Bridge. The Spider Bridge. So we'll have to see how the Spider Bridge is coming along.
Absolutely.
Fast. Every time we go over
not
it.
drive off of it because they keep changing the lanes.
I know, especially at 95 South. Now they've made it like 95 North.
That is brutal.
Like you think you're going home to the Grove, and then you're in Fort Lauderdale.
All of a sudden, you're in Fort Lauderdale, and you can't get off until Fort Lauderdale. That is the worst exit outside of the one that they did on Lejeune. That they changed the one that used to have on Lejeune by the golf course, and then they changed it. It doesn't exist anymore. Now you got to go to the right. So stop doing that. DOT, stop doing that. You're confusing us.
Yeah, Miami drivers can't be confused.
Yeah, we can't.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, we don't use turn signals. It's something you don't want to announce which way you're heading because people will take advantage of you. So.
That reminds me, turning signals. I put my turning signal on, say, when I was going to drop off my daughter at school, and, you know, it made the tick tick, and I guess she really noticed I did something and it made a noise. She said, "What's that?" Like a true Miamian.
There you go. What is that? Classic. We're training her well.
I'm like, it's a turn signal.
That's great.
It
I love
controls
it.
the light.
Yeah, I'm not going to use it. It makes too much noise.
Oh, goodness.
All right. So then we'll catch up at the end of the week. And just a post note, Miami Dolphins, why the hell did you fire Coach Flores? The worst move ever. Sorry, I had to throw in a Dolphin thing in there.
Got to throw in the Dolphins, you know.
All right, folks. We'll see you soon.
Bye.